Hi everyone, so today we're going to look at relations, functions, and graphs. Now, you all have done a lot of graphs, you've been introduced to functions and also to relations. The three are actually connected, and we're going to look at our connection today. We're going to start off first by with functions, and here we have a function f of x is equal to x plus 1. And to the side of that, we have x is a member of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what does this really represent? 1, 2, 3, and 4 can take the value of x. And x is any number that we put into our function. So we refer to these numbers here as the domain. These are the numbers that go into our function. Now, 5, 7, -11, they are not part of your domain. So they would not go into your function. The domain is the strict set of values which are placed into your function. And we saw last day how to put values into a function and obtain the results. If we had wanted to put 1 into the function, it would be f of 1, f of 2, f of 3, f of 4. Now, we're not going to find the values that way. We're going to find the values using a relation. And we're using the same relation, x plus 1, but we're going to represent our domain and our corresponding range in a mapping diagram. So a mapping diagram is basically a pair of ovals, usually drawn as ovals. Sometimes you'd see a rectangle. The first bubble or first oval is our domain. So you're going to place all your domain values 1, 2, 3, and 4. And our second oval would be the corresponding range. Now the range is obtained after you place the domain into your function or your relation. And we're sticking with the same relation. Remember, first bubble, your x bubble, is your domain. Your second bubble, y, is your range. And our relation or function is x plus 1. So this is a very simple relation. It means for every value x that goes into your relation or your function, we're simply going to add 1 to it to obtain the y value or the range value. So when x goes into x plus 1, it becomes 1 plus 1, which is 2. Notice the arrowhead and the line connecting the 2. 2 plus 1 gives us 3. 3 plus 1 gives us 4. And 4 plus 1 gives us 5. The second bubble here is our range. So let's just summarize. Domain, as seen above, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the range would be the set of values obtained after your domain values have been placed into your relation or into your function. So our range this time would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have your domain, you have your range. And we could look at them separately, but we also like to look at them together as corresponding pairs, what we call ordered pairs. And these usually come into play when we are plotting a graph. An ordered pair comprises of an x value and a y value, and they are the corresponding values that come out of your relation or function. So when 1 was placed into the relation, 2 was the corresponding value. So that ordered pair is 1, 2. 1 being an x value, while 2 is a y value. Similarly, our second ordered pair, 2, 3. Our third ordered pair, 3, 4. And our fourth ordered pair, 4, 5. These all represent our domain values paired with our range values. And this is what we use when we're plotting a graph. So we're going on to graphs now. So let me just write over the ordered pairs so we could see them. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and finally 4, 5. This is what we're going to plot on the graph. So remember, your first value is your x, your second is your y. So 1, 2, it's 1 on the x, 2 on the y. That point should be there. Similarly, 2, 3, 2 on the x, 3 on the y. be right there. 3, 4, 3 on the x, 4 on the y, takes us right there. And finally 4, 5, 4 on the x, 5 on the y, right about there.